getting this one started after this. And today on the hill, CC Sabathia singing he was impressive his last time out.
He touched the ninth inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
All right, ready to get underway. Mark McGwire getting ready to hit. And there's one down.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure, for that guy out there on the ball to retire.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Mark McGwire.
Yeah, a member of the 500 home run club. I mean, you know, I fell just short of that myself, but you know the story. It's an exclusive list, and you know, of all the most feared hitters, I mean, this guy is right there at the top. He loves going deep. He loves trotting around the bases. And you know what? I love watching him do it. He's got so much swag. Let's see if he's got something for us in this one.
Jeter. Throw to first is in time.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Nick Kurtz. Sabathia, over 200 career wins. He joined the team as a free agent. Yeah! Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And pitching in this one for the A's, Aaron Savali. What's the scouting report on him? Tony Gwynn stepping in now for the Yankees.
Tony Gwynn.
Nope, that's inside.
That one almost got him.
Hey! Ball.
3-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Nice grab.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down. One away with a runner at third here in game one of this three-game set. On the ground. Long throw to first, and the first run of the game comes across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run.
Baseman number 4,
And that's off
it.
the inside edge. Ball one.
That's ball 2. Hey!
Just
ball
missed. Mickey Mantle in the on-deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
So up next for New York, Mickey Mantle, leading the AL in batting average.
Hey!
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Fires to first in time. Outfield playing straight up now. This one in the air, center field. Gwynn takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
batting 6, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Soderstrom went deep in his most recent game. Center field, Gwynn gets under it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail here 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the second. Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees.
I never got traded mid-season, so I didn't have the experience of playing for one team one day and then another the next. If he can make that transition quickly, it could pay off for them in a big way.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Hey!
Posada with a homer in his last game.
Well, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summerskill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
That's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Greg Nettles.
That's a ball.
The next to hit takes ball one. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, on shortstop, Yeager.
The 1-0. And there's
That's
a
in. Ball two.
Nettles leads off first with two down to the inning. Comes a 2-2.
Nope, that's foul.
Got him swinging. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Ball
It looks like
inside.
somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. That one fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Gets him to chase after that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2.
Foul ball. Did he go?
Wilson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's to third. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
You'll one. And that's a little bit high.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next one off the plate inside. Full count now.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Payoff pitch. Raise it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Lawrence Butler digs in now. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one misses. Ball three. Right through for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And there's a foul ball.
Ball. That's ball two.
Now one
Ball
missed.
three.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. The last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Misses again, 5 in a row.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Story for 1. Over to first.
No, he's dead.
Safe.
The batter, number 3. Designated
One out man at first. Babe Ruth, the next to hit.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been.
Damn.
Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Bird. Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Morgan on the move. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Runner steals 3rd, though they get the out on the drop, strike 3.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to 3rd, it's not a big deal in this situation now that they're 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at 3rd. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Nope,
really
that's a
good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, left field. Base hit! In to score from 3rd. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Stepping in, Mickey Mantle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Garrett off of first with 2 away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one ripped, but foul. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1. Bernie Williams waiting to hit for the Yankees. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Jackknifes out of the way.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Squirts away from the Buccaneers. But no advance from the runners. 2 on, 2 outs. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Jorge Posada on deck for the Yankees. And that'll load the bases.
Ball for it.
You know, Big, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Scott Barlow preparing to come on if needed. Lopez getting loose as well. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Smash to the left side. Over to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And it's 2-zip. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Mark McGwire. Just missed.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Just
no,
missed.
that's low.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a
Ball,
breaking
that's
ball
off the
misses
plate.
outside. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees leading by 2, top half of inning number 4.
Oh, that's inside.
A little bit low.
Nope, that's down.
And that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he posted a strike. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Kurtz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And at first, one away.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's
Ball,
off the inside
that's inside.
corner, and that's ball 2.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
3-2 now.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow deck. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. That clips the corner. Giambi, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right field. And that is that. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Greg Nettles. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top. The list. Chop to the right side. McGuire takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Jeter.
Ball 1.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years.
That's a ball. Hey!
High fly ball out to left field. Soderstrom has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Tony.
And up next for New York, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just
Ball.
missed.
Down. Hey!
Two down, nobody on. In the air on the infield. Story under it. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order. They're up 2-0. Back now in the Bronx. Digging in. Brent Rooker. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Rooker wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. And
ball's
that's
foul.
just foul.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-2. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the A's.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long. Man, you're playing with fire starting him off with the fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
The 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A 2-run blast, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. Chris, he's already in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in, and he's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
At the plate, Jacob Wilson.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Williams settles underneath it. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Trevor Story now. Struck out looking his first time. High fly ball, right field. 2 away.
Up next for the A's, the center fielder, number 4, Lauren Gutman.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, inside. That's ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
This one popped up. Morgan under it. And that is that. The A's with a 2-run blast. 2-2 game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Scott Barlow.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this
Ball,
inning.
that's in.
Morgan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one almost got him.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Next offering is foul back. And a 2-1 on the way. Foul ball there. The 2-2. Next offering is outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch. He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Ball, that's just out.
This is again 5 in a row.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that is ball four. And the Yankees are in business.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat. He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
Wilson to second, pulls him off the bat. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, that was a great chance to turn 2 with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Now it's going to be Mickey Mantle. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball,
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0. There's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Fall off foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Popped up. Infield fly
Infield
called there.
fly. Batter's out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Bernie.
All loaded up. Bernie Williams now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Takes the corner. Williams thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. On the ground to the left. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Bases loaded. One away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. That's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still
Number 57.
Fastball is outside.
if they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
The lefty to 1. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Hard hit, right side. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. 2 outs, bases full. Greg Nevins stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Left field. And the inning is over. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 5. Yankees 3, and the A's 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Mark McGwire will hit next.
Number 25, Mark McGwire.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. That's in there. That's strike 2. And that skips into dirt. Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next,
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Here's a high chopper to Morgan. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. That one lifted to left. And that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 3-2. Back at Yankee Stadium. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's outside.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 3. And strike 2. Up the middle. Fires in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And another ball.
Inside.
Fouled off left side. Close, but called a ball. 3-1 now. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Joe Morgan stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That clips the corner. And a foul ball. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner on the go. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Runner on the go again. Pitch is high. For the second. Out of bounds. Safe.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Butler settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
He was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boo. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be out.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball inside.
That's inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back in the Bronx, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Nettles should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Ball one there. The Yanks holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That catches the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Sets
him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Everything in that at-bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate. And, of course, that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Soderstrom in the box again. Takes the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Soderstrom off of first with 2 away. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-2. just
Ball
misses
3.
with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count, and it's ball 4. He missed down low, and the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Ground ball left side. Zips it across, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Moving in the bullpen, Justin Sterner getting ready to go. Alvarado getting cranked up as well. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle. Ferguson, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And the runner holds. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. Two. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there, generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you commit it. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Williams forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. That one close, ruled the ball, and the count is 2-0. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Inside, ball 1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two now. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. The tag.
Oh, he beat it. He beat it.
So 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Greg Nettles digs in now. 1 for 3.
Aye. Ball. That pitch is out.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Story sends it over to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Yanks strand a pair, but they're up 3-2. Back here in New York, leading off, Lawrence Butler. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. in for a strike. So the tying run is set. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. And here is Jason Giambi.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The A's with the tying run at third. Go-ahead run at first. And we're in the top of the eighth. Way outside. Ball one. To the right side. To Jeter. Return throw to first. Double play. And the run scores from third.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
That's a ball.
That fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. The 1-1.
Ball two.
Down, nobody on. And it skips into there. And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Langoliers in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. Perhaps the best pitch he'll see in the at-bat to him.
And it's fouled off.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Back now, new pitcher on the mound. We roll into the bottom of the eighth. Justin Sterner. This is his third time out this year. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. On the ground right side. And it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat like that. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The Yankees with the go-ahead run at first here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base hit into right center. They take the force out. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball. The good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Go ahead run on base. Joe Morgan stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey!
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Squirts away from Langoliers. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Man at second.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two down. Good job to fight that one off. That's towards center. 2 down. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Babe.
Well, Boog, here's someone we've been hyping up. One of the hottest bats in the league. But today, nada. Zip. Zero.
Ball that's outside.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Outside. Ball 3.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Gwynn at third with 2 away. Line and a base hitting to right. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th. Just
back outside.
Here's a chopper to short. What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We go to the 9th. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit. Outfield playing straight up now. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Foul tip straight back. And that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Next pitch in the dirt. Ball 1.
And
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. And this game is tied.
That's a clutch hit and a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The changeup missing. Ball 2. And there's a strikeout here at 98.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Tied at 4. And that
Inside, ball 3.
3 and 2 down.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Inside, ball 1.
That one
Nope,
inside.
inside,
and
ball
it's
2.
2-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Here comes a skipper out of the Cade Smith into the game.
36.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge, and it's 2-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Bottom of the ninth inning.